Hey, look, gravitation. Cannabis gotta be from up north forest from Jamaica. No confirmation, then it's no participation. Never see it in rotation in my conversation. No need for confrontation. This my observation. Gravitation with the observation. I'm not saying it right. I'm not saying it wrong. Welcome back to the channel. You hear me? Welcome back to the channel. You know? Oh, hey, you see this? Academics. You feel me? If anybody share this, my followers, right? You know what I'm saying? My subscribers, hold on real quick, because I won't act this. You got to drink this, bro. You feel me? You got to drink this. This going to help you out. This going to flush that out your kidneys. I mean, I'm going to keep saying this. You on the Henny. You feel me? You on the Henny. You know what I'm saying? We know you ain't on the pregnancy, because that's really what it is, but you on the Henny. You need to flush it down your system, bro. Get you right. I'm being real. Get you right. Nah, but all BS aside, man. Welcome back to the channel, man. Shout out to my boy Charles Brown. You get what I'm saying? Salute to him. Dope content all the time. If he was following me earlier, I think I know for a fact I spoke on this situation, but I want to get an outside opinion as far as the game. As you can see right here in the title, it says game crashes out after complex goats Kendrick. And people that's from outside of the city, I can see how that look. All BS aside, I can see how that look. But me being in the city, at the same time, I have a different opinion, but I just want to get, I want to see their take. So, like I always say, man, get your drinks, get your smokes, get your eats, whatever you about to do, man. We finna knock this one out. This probably going to be my last one. Matter of fact, I got one more, but let's go ahead and do that. Let's get it together. Let's go.
About to make the game crash out on Kendrick.
Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Complex is back at it once.
Big Kish in the building. Shout out Kish. Let's go.
Again, you guys. Can we have somebody actually go into Complex?
And matter of fact, I need to put that real quick. I need to put that comment up. I'm like, bro, I know you ain't been on YouTube. Like, you just got on here. You feel me? You talking about, oh, bro, how are you reacting to a reactor to a react? Bro, that's the game, bro. Understand it. You feel me? That's the community now. Either get with it or get lost, bro. Or you can get with it and then get lost. One of the two. Let's go, though.
Building just to investigate to make sure these guys are not bots. Every single year, these guys drop one of these bullshit lists just to go viral. We have to start publicly shaming some of these journalists. These guys come up with a list every single year just to get people angry and rage bait. I promise you guys.
Oh, see, I didn't pay attention to their list. So Complex got a list that they come out with. I didn't know that.
Now I'm go through the entire list, but I picked out the ones I thought was very interesting. Now, coming in at number 50, you guys want to know who Complex chose as a top 50 rapper in LA? Blueface. That's right. This is who Complex thinks is a top 50 rapper in LA based off of his skill as a hip-hop artist, you guys. Now, this one was very shameful. Number 46 is Crooked.
And that's why somebody from Canada trying to talk on our region. And I'm not just saying it like that. I'm just being all the way real. Like, and I explained this on my last video. Y'all can go check out that reaction. But bro, with Blueface, what he did for the digital world, it makes sense. I'm just being all the way real, so I can understand that for the digital world. But let's keep it cooking.
Crooked I, yes, one of the top lyricists in the game. That's who these guys were.
Crooked I, 46. What?
Yeah.
I wanted to put at number 46. Number 26.
And I have my reservations about that too as well. Crooked I should be way up there, but as I explained in my last video, what are we basing that off of? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we considering? What are the factors? But let's go.
Doja Cat. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with the hip-hop artist Doja Cat. That was definitely sarcasm, by the way. Number 25, you guys. Tyga. Listen, I rock with Tyga.
Wait, hold on, Big Kiss. Why you looking like that with 26 with Doja? Hold on, Kiss. Hold on, big dog. Why you looking like that, dog? Why you... Doja Cat doing her thing, bro. Where's she? Tarzanian or Tarzan? She from LA, bro. She been putting in work. Don't do that. Come on, Big Kiss. Don't do me like that, dog.
Tyga and Number 9, Eazy-E. Number 8, Be Real. Number 7 is Ice-T. Number 6, DJ Quick. Number 5 is Tyler. Number 4 is Dr. Dre. Number 3, Ice Cube. Number 2 is Snoop Dogg. And I'm sure most of you guys can.
Hold on. Dr. Dre can't rap better than the game.
Now, after seeing this list, the game was pissed off. The game.
But see, that's why once again. Well, let me be quiet because I was about to say I reacted. I think we gotta include all the facts. You're right. Dr. Dre cannot rap better than excuse me, than the game. I will give you that. But as far as influence,
has
Yeah.
always
Shout out the
considered
game,
himself to be a top MC in the West Coast.
He is.
Yes, number
He
one,
is.
or
He
at
is.
the very least, top
He is.
3. So obviously, with Complex putting him at number 11, you guys already know the game was going to feel disrespected, and rightfully so. The game called out Complex and told him, "Yo, Complex, you guys are smoking that good dope. Game at 11 is nasty work. I'll bust that whole list ass. This is all the motivation I needed to finish documentary 3. Y'all got Game fucked up. Now, let's be honest here. Game is only pissed off because Kendrick Lamar was crowned number 1. Everybody else..."
which, by the way, I don't agree, me personally. But hey.
What up? Where's your boy Charles Brown back again talking facts? Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Keep sending those cash out to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. Listen, Complex is playing some funny business, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. And I got a video coming about their whole list. They did a top 50 LA rappers list, and I want to talk about that whole list. And we'll be doing that either today or tomorrow. But one of the things that happened on this list that made a lot of people upset, and the main person that made upset was the game. The game saw this list from Complex, and I don't know why a game is still getting triggered. I think game got triggered at the last. I think game gets triggered at every Complex list. I'm just gonna be honest. I think every time they've dropped the list, game has got triggered. But apparently, game got triggered on this list because, first of all, he said game at number 11 is wild. I can actually say he got a point. But at the end of the day, the person that number 1 was Kendrick Lamar. Game snapped out, said, "Complex, y'all on some dope." He said, "I'll eat everybody on this list. Everybody on this list, I'll eat them." So to Game, what you supposed to say is this the control verse. Game, he like, "Listen, I want it murder y'all niggas." So Game is about to snap out. He put the laughing emoji, but you know he ain't laughing. He wouldn't have wrote this if it was ha ha he, right? Ha ha Davis. No, Game is like, "Listen, I'm gonna eat every MC on there, including old boy." That's how I supposed to think. But you saw Game try to dip his toe in the battle. This and that. Game is always ready to dip his toe in. But
Like I said, I only reacted to this because I wanted to see what an outsider take is. I didn't even know Big Kish reacted to this one. I'm not going to react to it because obviously it'll be the same thing. I don't want to keep, recycling content. But I think what Game, bro, is just that's the competitive nature, bro. That's what it is. Like I said, I was talking to my other half, and she gassed me, and she said rap is an art form. It's not a sport. Hey, by definition, that's correct. I totally understand that, but fuck all that. Excuse my language, but, bro, it's a sport. If we competitive, if Game's saying that, bro, I take Kendrick head off, I'm not looking at that in a hating sense. Now, to the public, probably right now, because Kendrick is on top, I can see how some people might take that. But right, it's just, bro, we compare. I'm lyrical. What? Who's the best? Okay, I'm Addy. You feel me? But if you go to my other video, you can see what I mean by that as far as how we need to be united. But let's go ahead.
the list does have some questionable entries on there. Let's just be honest. I think they got Blueface at number 50. I'm like, what? They got Doja Cat in there. They got Tiger in there. I don't know how you feel about Tiger, but I don't know if Tiger should be. I think Tiger's inside the 30s. Like, gang, like what? They do got some
facts, bro. We can't sit up here and act like Tiger ain't him. No matter what, bro, Tiger is him. He got influence. He got the numbers. He got, bro, he's him. He's from Los Angeles. He's him, bro. However you want to look at the situation. Who wasn't on there, though, was Dom Kennedy. I'm mad about that, bro. Lamar Park's own. I'm mad about that. I'm not going to even lie, bro. Like, they should have had Dom there off top. Dom should have been there. 100. Dom should have been there. Let's keep it going. Even Rock, bro. Rock should have been there. Q. Schoolboy Q. Like, well, I didn't see the whole list. Don't get me wrong. We just went, y'all skipped from the list. I still haven't seen the whole top, the 50 list, but yeah, they should have been on there. They should have been like in the top 10, in my opinion. But Be Real and all these other people, bro, Ice-T, matter of fact, Ice-T is the one that put the LA rap scene on the map, bro. We can't deny that. You know he's from New Jersey. Let's keep it going.
Legends. I know somebody old head had to be in that room because they got Razzcast, they got Ice-T, they got Ice Cube, Snoop is number 2, DJ Quick is in the top 10. So they had an old head in the room. I'm gonna give them that. And they got a bunch of underground cats that they got who else they had on there? They had Crooked Eye. So they had an old head in the room. Now, again, this Doja
DJ Quick is the first MC, in my opinion, or rapper to have you on a dance floor. The first. to keep it on the dance floor and still keep it gangster. DJ Quick. Don't disrespect DJ Quick. DJ Quick. Bloods, Crips, Mexicans, whoever. They rock with Quick. Facts.
Doja Cat stuff, y'all got to stop this. It's getting crazy, but I don't know how they had a criteria there. Like I said, I'm gonna read the whole list, but I feel like Game deserves better treatment. And I know Game does these wacky antics and he pisses people off. He got a whole 5-minute diss against Eminem and all this weird stuff. He hate Dr. Dre, he love him, he hate him, He ignoring Jimmy Iovine at the basketball game. Game does all this stuff, right? It's all over the place, but at the same time, Game is the reason the West Coast came back. Remember at one point, so the West Coast had rap in the chokehold, but Biggie and them somehow wrestled it back, and then the East Coast and then the Atlanta took it. Once the South got it, it was over. But the Game was responsible. The Game, and let's be honest, the Game with 50 Cent.
No, and I'm gonna be real, like I said, and I stated on my video, bro. Before after that like Tupac era, I'm gonna say like 90. I'm gonna give us to like 97, probably 98. That's when DMX, Cash Money, and all of them, and even Hove and them kind of like took, okay, bam, they had that in the chokehold. It was like cool on the West Coast. When the eyes got put back on us, is with Game, and that's like 04, 05, to be real, with the documentary. If I could start my life from scratch, and you know, like when he came out with that documentary, I can honestly say, you know, like Game, he did his thing. Let's just say that, bro. He put the eyes back on the coast. Let's just say I can't deny that.
Came in, stomped in, and wrestled it like just like for a minute. It was good because Game came back, put the West Coast back.
That's what it was. I don't know if it was Faith Evans or if it was Mary J, but I don't need your love. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but that's the song that I'm talking about with 50 Cent. In the beginning of the video, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, but go ahead.
Back on the map, a lot of dudes eating off Game. Game was doing multi-platinum. Like, he was a big deal. And with 50 Cent's help, we got to say that's an asterisk. But end of the day, he was holding the West Coast down. Now, nobody's bigger than Snoop. There is an argument to be made that Kendrick should not be number one. And I'm a Kendrick head. As soon as I heard, I said it makes sense to me. But as I started thinking about it, like, it can't be just that simple. Like, we got Snoop out here. We got freaking Ice Cube out here, gang. Like, we got to have a conversation. And I think Dr. Dre.
But see, that's the thing. I think when I know they said all time, right? They said all time, but I just think when they really saying all time, they really talking about now. Let's just be all the way real. Even though they add the all time at the end, I understand the frustration. Like I said, I don't disagree with Game being number 11. I know he but what I disagree with him saying that I smoke everybody on that list. Now it's like, hold up, time out, bro. Like, that's what I disagree with. But you're supposed to have that competitor nation. You feel me? You're supposed to be competitive. I'm not. That's why I'm like, okay, yeah, come like that. But at the same time, it's so with him saying that is Kendrick right now, bro. He's the stuff that he accomplished. Nobody on that list has accomplished what Kendrick accomplished. Let's just keep it all the way above. However you want to look at it.
Dre was in the top 10. Now, depending on how you feel about rappers that don't write. So Dr. Dre doesn't write. Dr. Dre is a superb rapper artist. He's a superb rap artist because he just takes what you write and will make he has the voice for it. He knows how to project himself. So Dr. Dre does deserve to be on that list. You got Eazy-E on there. Eazy-E, I think he number like 8, 9, something like. So you got Eazy-E in your top 10. He ain't write a fucking bar. He never wrote one word. So then you got to put Dr. Dre in. And now you got it's getting messy now. You know what I'm saying? So depending on what the criteria is if they writing, if they're not writing, it changes things. It changes things. Now, if you're just going to say big personalities did a splash from LA, held LA down, then yeah, then you got to say Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, even Yo-Yo's on there. And I don't think Yo-Yo wrote, right? I think Yo-Yo's and I think Yo-Yo might be the only female on it. I got to check the list. But one female out of Cali is crazy. There's a bunch of females out of LA that they could have put on there. And I think and I do not count Doja Cat by no stretch of the imagination. Stop playing with me. We're not doing that. Just get out of here with that guy.
Don't play. Why would we not count Doja Cat though? That's crazy. Why would we not? Come on now. No, we can't do that, bro. Yeah, she's out of LA County. Valley, you know what I'm saying? Not the inner city of what Hollywood portrayed. But why would we not count Doja Cat? That's crazy to me, bro. Come on now. That's why I say I want to get the outsider's perspective. Y'all not even giving her that. Like, Doja Cat been going crazy since what? Since COVID? She's been going crazy, bro. Since COVID, she's been going crazy.
Nonsense? No. Absolutely not. We're not accepting no Doja Cat. So I don't count her on the list at all. Complex is a trigger warning. They do this thing. They do these lists as their bait, their rage bait, right? Rage bait. And they know it's going to get just like Who else does that? I think Billboard does these weird lists too, and maybe Rolling Stone. So it's like all of these lists, they throw a couple good names in there that you can't dispute. But Game is really about to crash out. I think Game been waiting to crash out, but I think there's a real thin line, especially in LA politics, that it goes beyond rap.
Wait, stop. You're not going to accept that ridiculous offer for your car accident, are you? What do you mean? The insurance company offered me $5,000. $5,000?
I think that's the only reason, one of the main reasons Game has not crashed out, because that thing goes beyond rap with them, right? With Game and Kendrick and LA. I don't think it's going to be that simple to come back if Game crash out or Kendrick. It's not going to be so simple to put that genie back in the bottle, right? Because you know Game is just unruly and he you can't control him. So he would have already done that. But he has nothing. He's trying to say, even when he didn't go to the pop out, oh, Kendrick don't need me there. Da, da, da. Dude, look, he does need you there. You're the West. Maybe he didn't invite you to just say that, but you can't have an LA pop out and Game not there. That means you either weren't invited or you chose to not attend in regards to your relationship to Drake.
Nah, like I said, once again, if you think about the pop out, right? Not even talking about BS. If you think about the pop out, that was all new artists. That was all new artists that was out there at the pop out. Like all BS aside, if you really think about it, even I'm gonna be all the way real. Even if you want to give, I'm including Dom Kennedy and Jason Martin problem and cats like that. Like I'm still saying that's not his era. That's not Game era. So yeah, he besides Dr. Dre, who was out there though. You know what I'm saying? I could see now if he brought out Corrupt, if they brought out Daz, if they brought out like in that realm, like in that caliber of individuals, you know what I'm saying? Like I could see if they brought them people out, then okay, it's like, man, all he did was bring out Dre. And no lie, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna put Game and Dre and Snoop, they like in the same factor compared to us. We're the little homies compared to that. So no, he didn't need, he was right on that. But that's why I say from the outside looking in, y'all looking, oh, Kendrick don't mess with Game. Nah, we can't look at it like that, bro. Go back and watch the pop out.
Which is what it looked like to most people. So Game has really been on the fringe of crashing out, but something is stopping him. But if you keep pushing him, Complex, this dude going to full on just crash out. He's going to write a rhyme for every, he's going to write, he's going to have 199 bars. And it's going to be about every rapper. He's going to diss Ice-T, everybody. Like, everybody on the list going to get bang, bang. He's going to go all the way down to get the number one. The last 7 bars going to be about Kendrick. So I see a crash out coming. If they, man, leave this man alone, man. He earned.
And you know what, though? I'm not going to lie. For the sport of it, the only reason why I would be mad about the situation that if we didn't just have like a mini feud, it wasn't big like that. Don't get me wrong, but right now people hating on West Coast. That's the only thing, and that shit bothers me. I'm gonna be all the way real. It does bother me. So if people wasn't hating on the West Coast right now, and Game did take a shot at everybody on that list, I will be with it. Right now, I'm not with it because of what's going on, the controversy right now that's surrounding the West Coast.
This, I don't think he's not number one, but arguably Game at this point is higher than a lot of them people they put in front of him. Just gonna be honest. And I know people love DJ Quick, right? And I'm not knocking nothing from DJ Quick, but I'm going to go on a limb and say Game got a bigger impact than Quick. And I'm not discrediting. I was there when Quick was coming up.
Game got a bigger impact than Quick. Oh man, you might be. Damn, I hate to say it. How you feel, babe?
Every time I say that your name, I just
Babe, I'm recording right now, babe. I'm doing a reaction.
okay.
Oh, I don't. You know what? The reason why I would say I agree with Charles. Outside of music, Game is where niggas did want to start game banging, like start being bloods because of Game, Wayne, and Dipset. Real talk. No, for real, man. You laughing? I'm being serious, man.
Okay. I said okay.
I'm saying I witnessed it in real time, man.
Okay.
I witnessed it in real time.
Okay. I just remembered that, the little twinkle toes.
Oh man, here you go. But no, yeah. Keep it going.
He got a bigger impact than Quick. He got a bigger impact than MC8, and I love some MC8. You know what I'm saying? So I love a lot of West Coast. Listen, you really can't tell me a lot about West Coast music. And I told you I'm gonna do that list. There's only a couple of these dudes I really don't listen to, like O3, Guido, and all Guido, whatever his name is. I don't listen to that. I don't know his music, but it's only a few people on that list that you're gonna say, Charles, you're not gonna stump me, right? I listen to Evidence. Like I listen. I know my West Coast. So I'm gonna do that West Coast list later. But as a hip hop head, I'm on the East Coast, but I listen to a lot of West Coast. Game deserves to be literally higher, and I would make a case for Game to be in that top 5. I'm just going to be honest. I will make a case for Game to be in that top 5. I don't feel like there's really no, like, some of these people that's ahead of him is questionable, right? Game is you're saying rapper. Game is a better rapper than Eazy-E. Eazy-E is a pioneer. He made some of the biggest records in the history of hip hop, but Eazy-E is not a better rapper than
bro. But Game, that's why I say I think that complex list was just going off influence on like everything, like, you know, because yeah, you're right. Even Eazy-E let you know. Ice Cube writes rhymes that I'm saying. I think they just probably going off the influence, in my opinion. Collectively, yes, you're right. Dr. Dre should never be nowhere higher than Game on no rapping list if it's just talking about rapping. So yeah, you're right about that.
in the Game, right? Let's just be honest. We're not going to do that. We're not going to go crazy and be like, Eazy-E can rap better than the Game. No. Eazy make really great records with the help of Ice Cube, right?
Eazy-E don't even consider himself as a rapper. How about that?
And MC Ren writing and Dr. Dre writing. As a matter of fact, Eazy-E, some of Eazy-E best lyrical performances was after Ice Cube left the group, right? Niggas for Life and 100 Miles a Run. Eazy-E best lyrical performances when Cube was gone. So don't get it messed up that I don't mess with Eazy-E. Eazy-E killing the Game at one point, but at the same time, Game is more consistent. Game writes his own verses, and Game makes an impact for the West Coast every time he comes out. So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Listen, I don't know if Game, I'm not gonna say him be like on some clickbait. Game hates Kendrick. No, Game 50 Cent got a problem with Kendrick, and a couple other people got a problem with Kendrick. I don't think Game outright hates Kendrick, but I think Game is like he got a little brother or middle child syndrome. Like he feel like the big brother always get all the yo talk about him. I think as a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say big brother. I think little brother. I think Game got a big brother complex where the little brother is looked at with all this accolades and we revere him, and he's like, what about me? I was here 10 years before you heard this nigga. I put this dude on tour. Like, I guess all this little stuff he did for him. So it's like, what about me? I think it's a kind of a sibling rivalry, right? And that's
here we go again, bro. Here we go again, and that's what I'm talking about. Here we go again. I can't stand when you, bro. I've never heard. Let my boy Charles cook. My fault.
That's what I feel like. So I don't think he hates him. I think he loves what he does, and he loves him for who he is, but he still wants to be in that spot. And I don't know if you call that jealousy or not, but it's like a rivalry. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me know what you think, man. I think that he got a right to be upset, and he got the laughing emojis, but it's just a matter of time before them laughing emojis, that frown turned upside down. All right, CLBMG, man. I'm gonna catch you on that flip side. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. Also, every Wednesday night we go live talking about urban politics, hip hop, all the things of that nature. On the What Show, right on this channel and 8 other social media networks. Let me know, man. Tap in. I'm gonna catch you on that flip side. Peace.
Get your shout out to my boy Charles, bro. Shout out to my boy C Beezy. But check it out, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, when you say stuff like that, bro, it shouldn't even be, oh, I put you on tour, I helped you out, or I did this. To me, when you throw that in my face, I don't feel like it's genuine. I don't feel like it's genuine. Anybody that I ever helped out in the past with money or play or bro, that's the last thing I'm gonna throw in somebody's face. I promise you. I don't care how much we arguing, unless you just like just getting at me and make it seem like, okay, I'm not helping you with something. Okay, well, yeah, of course I'm gonna say that. But if we just having a debate or we talking about certain things, I'm not gonna do that. So I hate that. Even with the Drake situation, that's what everybody say. Oh, he put you on tour. Oh, he did this. He did that. Bro, everybody does that. That's nothing new. Yes, of course, the Game. The first time I shout out Game, and Charles is right, because the first time I heard Kendrick Lamar, he went by K-Dot. It was on a song called Cali Niggas in 2007. You feel me? It was with your boy, and I think he goes by something else, something Rocker or something. I'm sorry. Shout out to your boy, though, because when he was with Black Wall Street, that's when I was blessed with him. I kind of fell off a little bit, but then that's when I start, doing myself. Like, you feel me? I start messing with the music, I start doing myself. I know y'all finna clip this, boy. Man, pause. But anyways, real talk, that's when I start doing my thing, like myself, like as far as like, I want to get, behind the mic and start, like, hey, I heard that Cali Niggas, J-Rock was on there. You feel me? Dub, aka Quincy White. So that was the first time I even heard of Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna be real. That was 2007, and it was on that I like the way you receive me on that Isley Brothers sample. Doom 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 doom. My point I'm trying to make is that it shouldn't be looked at as a sibling rivalry or a big homie rivalry. None of that. It should be like, bro, in the sense of, bro, that, you know, I'm happy we from the same city, homie. We from the same city, and I keep saying this. We from the same city. We keep saying, I keep saying this. We from the same city, bro. If I can't wait to Absol get to that, I want to get to that spot though. Don't get it wrong though, bro. I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm still pushing wherever that spot is, whatever it is, acting, music, podcast, whatever. I want to get to that spot. I want to be at that spot. You feel me? If So is up there, a salute, and I'm gonna be in full support because it's Carson at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's Carson at the end of the day. So with that situation going on, I don't think Game, in my opinion, I don't think Game is jealous of Kendrick. I'm gonna say that, bro. I don't really think Game is jealous of Kendrick. If anything, I kind of agree with Charles Brown on this. He ready to get back in the ring, bro. You feel me? I think Kendrick situation has inspired, though. I'm gonna say that, bro. It's very inspirational. Admiration. 100, bro. It's time to get back in there. West. We need to, because everybody keeps saying, oh, it's only Kendrick on the West. It's only Kendrick on the West. No, we got everybody, but nobody is really charting like that. So that's why they only say that, because we worried about the numbers. But now I want us to all be dominant. I'm gonna be where I want us to all be dominant. Like how the South was doing their thing, bro. The South had the longest run in history. The longest run in history as far as when it comes to rap concern. They do. However you want to look at it, it was dumbed down or, bro, it was BS. Like, come on, man. But check it out, though, bro. I'm Gravitation with Observation. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. Y'all let me know in the comments below how y'all feel about this video. And I'm going to put the description, bro, my reaction. You know what I'm saying? My initial reaction when I first heard this from Chick Smooth. Shout out Chick Smooth. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know in the comments below. Let's go.